We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ken Griffey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. But he is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Digging in, Benito Santiago. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. As a look, now the pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Into the box now, Joe Torre, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Griffey stands at first with 1 out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
In now, Larry Doby. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Striding in, Stan Musial. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Simmons has a play, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, George Brett. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 7 homers, and 32 driven in. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate, Louis Aparicio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 18 driven in. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on.
That's the oldest trick in the book, right? He used one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Isotopes on top 1-0. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez.
The first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters here right at the 290 mark, and even 20 home runs and 62 driven in. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's just 2 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. In his career, Simmons is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, low.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Here it comes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr. First offering on its way.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Griffey Sr. behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Benito Santiago is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And 2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Isotopes lead this one 2-0. So digging in now, Nick Senzel, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The count now at 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 out.
Batting in, the pitcher, Omar Narvaez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Omar Narvaez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Bouncer up the middle. Aparicio gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, McKay.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile Brandon McKay. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. Here it comes. Line drive to left. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Larry Doby is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 out with the man at first. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Isotopes lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dwight Evans. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2.
Full count.
George Brett waits on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. Line drive to center field. Doby is right there, 1 down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. And a curveball in for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Into the box, Louis Aparicio. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2, Delino. The field.
In now, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is out on the tag.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
At the plate, Patrick Corbin, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far on the year, Corbin brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Edgar Martinez. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Evan Longoria is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's it, ball.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Ball, outside.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
2-2. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Ken Griffey.
Here comes the first pitch.
Cut! 0 balls, 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready for another chance. Benito Santiago popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker's under it, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Standing in, Joe Torre. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the left fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
The batter now.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan.
Joe.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes are out in front, 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Omar Narvaez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 29, McKay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan McKay. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
He's set. Here it comes. Dave Parker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Larry Doby. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Standing in now, Stan Musial. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Edgar Martinez. Now Edgar with a big swing as he lifts this one in the air out to deep left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Dwight Evans will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, George Brett. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 0-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Center fielder, number 2, Delino.
Now in the box, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick.
Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Omar Narvaez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 66 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the Cubs. Now pitching and batting in the 8th. Number 66. Now pitching and batting 9. Number 9. Sandy Leon.
Jake Bruce will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 24 home runs and 55 driven in. Lifted the other way to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Longoria onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, Benito.
Striding into the box, Benito Santiago. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a two-out single.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Joe Torre, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Two and one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7. Ranger Suarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
At the plate, Dave Parker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Larry Doby, and their runners at the corners now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Fouled away. High and deep to right center. Evans on the move, still going back. Into the bleachers and out of here. Edgar Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that all.
Ouch, that one hit him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. Andrelton Simmons is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He went right back after the very next hitter. And I think that's going to be the last pitch he throws in this one. And indeed it is. That's all, says the home plate umpire. He's ejected from the ball game, and you could see that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just becoming a matter of player safety. You can't have a guy out there hitting back-to-back hitters. It certainly looks suspicious, but even if there wasn't any intent, he probably doesn't deserve to stay in the game anyway.
Homer Bailey will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To Morgan at the bag. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
The next Cub up, Nick Senzel. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the ready to begin the 8th. Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Dwight Evans will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping up now, George Brett. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot.
Brett gets a hold of one to right field and deep. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. George Brett with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Paul Goldschmidt is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes to Shields. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Larry Doby. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stan Musial stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Delino DeShields. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Parker's in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. Leone recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the second run will score as well.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Amir Garrett comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So now to the plate, Benito Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Joe Torre. He went deep back in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Dwight Evans, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Cubbies put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Brendan McKay earns his 5th winner of the year. Amir Garrett earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the